Hello everyone and welcome to your show Around Kuwait. This is your host Abdulaziz Darwish. As usual, we'll share with you about the latest events and occasions and everything happening in our lovely country state of Kuwait. And you already know our camera crew surrounding everywhere and checking the latest events and even occasions. And sometimes in our show, we're gonna interview also distinguished guests who talk us and share with us about their perspective, their opinion, and even their profession. And before we start, I would like to greet our working crew and also my colleague Hiba. Hello Hiba, and today we'll have a different episode.
Hello Abdulaziz, and a great welcome to all of the viewers who are watching us today, as usual, in a new episode of Around Kuwait. You know, we've discussed so many topics, so many headlines, and of course great reports presented in our material of each and different episodes. So in today's episode, we're going to talk more about 3 different topics and headlines, and of course presenting them in details with the reports and of course the discussion that we're going to have, me and my colleague Abdulaziz. So our first headline for today's episode.
Kuwait Innovative Ecotourism Initiative blending sustainability with adventure. That topic, it was holding with the head of we call it the entrepreneurship for all the women, businesswomen, Arab businesswomen, Sheikh Hissa Saad Al Abdullah Sabah, and it was a great event for 4 days. We're gonna discuss more about the main topic, the purpose of their visit and the purpose and even their schedule for the 4 days. So what about our second topic?
So our second topic is going to know more about Mikshat, and of course it's one of the glamorous places that we have here in Kuwait, talking more about a diverse place where it presents the culture, the old traditional Kuwait, and merged with a new urban style of a new generation, combining all these different categories together and to have it is in a very beautiful way presented.
And in addition, we spoke about the open day in the Minister of Information to celebrating the National Liberation Day for our lovely country state of Kuwait. So today our episode for we call it Arab businesswoman entrepreneurship, then Mikshat for culture and celebration, and the open day for the Ministry of Information.
Yes, so of course all of that we'll be knowing it more in detail, so stay tuned with us with our first report to talk more about our first headline.
Under the patronage of Her Excellency Sheikh Hissa Saad Al Abdullah Sabah, Kuwait proudly hosts the inaugural Economic Tourism Forum, marking a significant milestone as the first of its kind in the Arab world. Organized by the State of Kuwait in collaboration with the Arab Businesswomen Council. This forum represents a pivotal platform for advancing economic tourism initiatives across the region. Kuwait's selection as the host country underscores its stature as a model for the Arab economy, recognized for its substantial economic influence and favorable investment climate. With the overarching goal of enhancing cooperation among Arab nations in economic tourism, the forum aims to facilitate the exchange of expertise, foster investment inflows into the Arab tourism sector, generate employment opportunities for youth, and elevate the profile of Arab tourism on the global stage. Central to the forum's agenda are diverse activities designed to achieve its objectives comprehensively. These include engaging discussion sessions covering various facets of economic tourism, presentations showcasing investment prospects within the tourism sector, workshops dedicated to enhancing the skills of tourism professionals, and immersive field visits to prominent tourist destinations within Kuwait. The forum has attracted a distinguished assembly of participants, including government officials, business leaders, investors, and tourism experts from across the Arab world. Their collective presence underscores a shared commitment to advancing economic tourism as a catalyst for sustainable development and prosperity throughout the region. In essence, the Economic Tourism Forum heralds a new era of collaboration and innovation, poised to drive economic growth, foster cultural exchange, and unlock the vast potential of the Arab tourism sector on both regional and international fronts.
We are back to our show again Around Kuwait. Dear viewers watching us through the KTV2, we'll talk about our first topic for today. We'll talk about one of big forums in Kuwait. We'll talk about the economic tourism in all the Middle East and even the GCC countries. And it was held and organized by the Arab Businesswomen Council, and with participate with 12 countries with this council. And they chose that time state of Kuwait because the Kuwait leadership for the economic for all these years. That's why they chose that time state of Kuwait, and their program was for 4 days in Kuwait. I had the privilege to be the MC for the press conference, and the press conference was with me. I was in the middle, and my left hand side was the head of the Arab businesswoman, which is Her Excellency Sheikha Hussa Saad Al Abdallah, and in their left side the head of the Economical Society Association in Kuwait. And in my right hand side was the organizing, the vice president of the Arab businesswoman, Madame Khairiya Dashti, and then one of the committee which was the organizer of the event. So that press conference and the presence and the visitors, the attendees are all from the Arab businesswoman council are being there. You will see too many like excellencies and VVIP people and attendees from all the 12 countries in the Middle East. You will see, I remember one of them, Sheikh Hind Al Khalifa from Kingdom of Bahrain, and even too many participants from different countries. All of them spoke about the economical tourism for their countries and how to exchange the rate exchange with Kuwait. And for the press conference, I had the privilege to organize the speaking. So the head, Her Excellency Sheikh Hussa Saad Al Abdallah, opened the welcoming speech, and she welcomed all the attendees coming to the state of Kuwait. And then the head, the president of the Kuwait Economy Association, he spoke about the Kuwait history with terms to the economy, about the Kuwait leading for the economy for the past 60 years, in case in the independence in 1961 until today. And also Madame Khairiya, the Vice President Khairiya Dashti, she spoke about the program of the schedule for the 4 days. The first day was the press conference. I was the privilege to be MC for the event. The second day was the forum to exchange and have like a close meeting between all the attendees from all the Arab businesswomen. And by the way, and even the people who are cooperative with this event, the PBW, it's we call it the World Society for supporting the young entrepreneurship. So even the PBW, it's from Kuwait. So all certain of these 12 countries have their own societies as well to support their young entrepreneurship, by the way. So even see the people who cooperative for the sake for improving the tourism economy for all the Middle East company. And after these days, they have the schedule to do more entertainment for the members. They took them to the desert. They have too many Arabic bands, and then at the end they took them to arena to listen to one of the famous singers. So, and even they have too many different schedule. They took them to the Kuwaiti museums, Kuwaiti food, to see the Kuwaiti culture. So it's all about about the tourism economy in the beginning, and then to give them like an entertainment tour.
Yes, so we can say that they actually even practice and modified the process itself when it comes into tourism, like having them being prepared and having them here in Kuwait, and then ending with more of a touristic site to show the touristic sites of Kuwait itself. So you know, Abdulaziz, these events are very important because this is where you exchange knowledge, information, and get to gain know more about how to revive this sector that we have here in Kuwait. Now we know that Kuwait, one of the countries that is well known and rich with all of the entertainment that's provided when it comes into the area itself. Yet again, it's one of the countries that do need this kind of awareness and revive when it comes into the touristic side and the tourism sector itself. So many things are being updated, and to have that these events is very important to encourage everyone to think about a plan in order to increase the amount of tourism here and to make this kind of industry grow more and more in that matter itself. Because yet again, this is one of the side of the incomes that is provided in the country, and it is something very important to keep in consideration that we need to improve and we need to make it grow more. And having this kind of event shows that they are considering that idea. Considering to host this with different kind of women from different kind of countries within the GCC itself or within the weather lands itself, to see this kind of exchange is very let's say educational, and to show the weak and strong points that is provided within the conference itself and the event itself. Because this is when you tend to start to create a plan, start to evaluate what are the things that are happening itself, trying to show the high points that Kuwait has and to emphasize on it more and more, and to encourage everyone in that matter to start to think and try to, let's say, rehearse of what next, what is going to happen, what can we do, you know. Having it work as a woman and within their let's say pioneers women in that matter itself is very great. To see this kind of motivation being presented, people are going to hear about it, therefore people are starting to think that yes, there's something happening, women are working here, and as they say, women power is very great, they can move and create something very beautiful. So to have them being there set in this event is something very positive, and hopefully it will flourish more in not only in Kuwait but also in the brotherlyhood lands themselves.
And even in addition, this kind of certain events, it's important to enhance the economy, tourism economy in Kuwait. And they chose state of Kuwait because the Kuwait of the leading and the pioneer for the economic one case sake to the tourism. Even still in the Kuwait, the state of Kuwait is have like a big opportunity, is the land of opportunities. And when they brought us to Kuwait and you hear their speeches, they focus more about the entertainment, like the theaters, the art, the NCCL events, the arena events, the music events. So this part of the tourism, we have like case to the entertainment tourism. We spoke about the art and culture and literature. So this kind of event is important, and you will see this high educated and very VVIP people speaking for the Arab businesswomen's council. You will see everyone giving and sharing her experience when it comes to the economy, when it comes to the tourism sector and their countries, especially from the Republic of Egypt, Kingdom of Bahrain, and Qatar, and other we call Middle Eastern countries. So everyone have his own beauty. We spoke about history, the culture, the art, the society. So they give us like exchange for we call it their experiences. And you will see them when they came to Kuwait, they felt the hospitality here, because even the tradition and the hospitality, and they came in the good weather in Kuwait, which is in winter. They took them to kashtas, they took them to camping, to farms, to too many good events they can enjoy the winter season in Kuwait. And the good weather, even still, they saw something about the Kuwaiti culture and food, and even so you will see it's a good opportunity, just not only coming just for work, they came just to enjoying their time, because we are family at the end. We come here just to exchange, and that's why when the collaboration with the Kuwait Economy Association, when they are coming and they with their members also, when they are sharing to them to encourage even the young entrepreneurship in Kuwait. Like you will see, like even in markets, you'll see there is designers, there is people interested in perfumes, and the industry, and the food itself, and even you will see some Kuwaiti entrepreneurs opening the restaurant in the Middle Eastern countries. So they discuss about these certain topics, and even they spoke more about the Kuwaiti athletic, how to support the Kuwaiti sports events, you know, the Kuwaiti athletics, the Olympics, because they have a different perspective and the experience when they spoke about the athleticism and the others. So it's a good presentation. Now you get more informative to talk more, and it leads by the Kuwaiti and even the supporting the women empowerment.
these kind of events and sessions that was presented is very important to emphasize on that, and to emphasize of how important it is to consider and to always keep in mind the tourism sector itself. And one of the most important thing is to always elaborate on the upcoming events. Now we know in Kuwait we are reviving when it comes into having concerts, it comes into trying to encourage everyone in that entertainment field itself, and it's very great to see everyone being associated in that matter, and of course to be educated in it more in a positive way, and of course to have it in a very great representation. Lots of great women were attending this event and attended it in a more of a great way. I'm very sure it ended very well, and everyone ended, let's say, collecting all of these great information and knowledge in that matter, and hopefully it's going to grow for a better perspective for the country itself, and of course for the countries who actually participated in the event. So this was our first headline. We're going to continue to know more about our second headline through the upcoming reports, so stay tuned with us.
Al-Makshat Experience is a comprehensive endeavor that caters to the diverse needs of all individuals, ensuring inclusivity across its various components and activities. From its contemporary architectural design and harmonious color schemes suitable for camping enthusiasts to engaging children's games, the experience is crafted to appeal to a broad audience.
Hello everyone, this is Hajar Namhanna. Today we are at Al-Makshat. What is Al-Makshat? Al-Makshat is originated from the word kashta. Kashta means picnic. So today we're experiencing different kind of things. Al-Makshat experience will meet the needs of everyone, from traditional cafes, restaurants, theater, and cinema as well. So we'll be back in a few. Stay tuned.
The inclusive nature of Al-Makshat extends beyond recreational activities to encompass essential amenities. The establishment features a restaurant area providing culinary delights, a bustling bazaar offering a range of goods, and even a zoo for wildlife enthusiasts. Moreover, its amenities include a dedicated children's cinema, a multifunctional theater for cultural events, heritage huts for historical immersion, and a farmer's market for promoting local produce.
What a lovely rainy day. Well, it's time to ride the horses and camels. If you're thinking about riding horses or camels, don't worry, it's safe. There's a guide with you, and it's time to ride. As I said, let's go.
What sets Al-Makshat apart is its commitment to inclusivity, ensuring that individuals from all walks of life feel welcome and accommodated. This commitment is evident in its provisions for productive families, fostering economic empowerment, and its consideration for people with special needs, providing facilities tailored to their requirements.
And you know what I like the most is the heritage huts. There's created with amusement colors that has different stores in it. So now I'm gonna go and grab my coffee.
Sponsored and organized by the Ministry of Social Affairs and executed by the Cooperative Projects Committee on a national scale, Al-Makshat is a collaborative effort involving various stakeholders. Partnerships with the Social Fund and popular cafes, alongside coordination with the Union of Consumer Cooperative Societies, underscore the collective endeavor to create a space that caters to the diverse needs and interests of the community.
As we have seen, it's such a cozy place to bring your family and children to have fun and enjoy the traditional food and traditional kashta in Kuwait. That's it for today, dear viewer. Bye for now.
We are back to our show again around Kuwait, and now we're moving for our next topic. We'll talk about the Makshat experience, especially now in the era of the celebration of the February. You will see that, especially in the beginning of the winter season, we have, like you will see when you go to the Jabir Al-Ahmed Causeway and one of their islands there, you will see like in a very big events hosted by and sponsored by the Ministry of Information, and even collaboration with Expo 965. With a skilled and talented craftsmanship.
Yes.
certain event, too many young entrepreneurs when it comes to the modern things and even for the heritage thing. How was that experience with you, Hiba?
So of course, Al-Mikshat is one of the great place for everyone to go and visit and to enjoy knowing more about the heritage itself, and of course to have this great experience being presented. It's more of a small village, let's say, being presented in one of the, of course, great causeway that we have here in Kuwait, which is Sheikh Jabir Ahmed causeway itself, and to have it in the on one of the islands being presented there is something was also quite an experience, because people are let's say people didn't notice there are some islands being presented on the causeway itself. Therefore, once they reached the location, it was very challenging for them to know and understand where it is located. Therefore, they pick let's say more of a specific place to make it more unique and to show people that we have islands and we do have this kind of entertainment let's say section that was people, let's say people didn't know more about in specific time itself. Therefore, it's one of the great location you can go and attend with your family and friends and enjoy. Booking the tickets are so easy and it's very affordable. Yet again, once you enter the village, you're going to see so many great opportunities as an experience being presented over there. You're going to see some kind of exhibitions when it comes into old classic cars. If you're one who is really interested in owning or let's say looking at a specific classic car, you're going to find it over there. You're going to find so many great places where you could actually book and enjoy the experience. Like once you book more of, let's say, a small chalet, you're going to see that food is going to be provided, privilege is going to be provided, everything is included when it comes into the booking price itself. And then you can find that kind of experience of, let's say, having that kind of cozy, friendly experience for kids, where you can find playgrounds, where you can find mini zoo, and of course you can find different kind of facilitating areas and things to be presented for different kind of generations. So there, once you enter, you're going to see that if you are a family member, once you enter Al-Mikshat, everyone is going to go on their own path and way. You're going to go, if you have the let's say mid-generation, cafes, restaurants, places to walk around, bicycles to ride and to enjoy. And also for kids, you're going to find the kids zone area. And for the eldest generation, you're going to find, as we always say, Al-Qahwa Al-Shabiya, for instance, one of the local places that we have that provides more of a tradition, food, tradition, sweet, tradition, tea and everything in that matter. And also for the ones who likes to know more about modern things, they are going to find these chalets that you could actually book and enjoy the experience with the family and friends.
So it's like a good opportunity to enjoy the experience with the family and friends. It's a good destination. I see too many beauty things there. And let's talk more about the Expo 965, their participation there. You will see too many young talents and even old people interested in the history and the heritage of Kuwait. Like I see too many participants from different generations, which comes about handmade, craftsmanship, wooden, misbah, and too many different styles. You will see like it comes like too many, like it's like a local market, a local product, you know. It's a good experience. But when you mention more about the heritage thing, it's a good thing to show the young kids about the history of Kuwait.
Yes.
And we are in the one of the islands near the sea, so they can refer too many styles looking to the sea. Like even the people there just give a great example. You are middle of the sea, so when you see this kind of tools, it used to be one of the sailors.
Yes.
If you do this thing, it refers to something in the sea. So it's a good opportunity. And the young people, they encouraging the young entrepreneurship. They're doing their own work. You will see the young talents, they're doing their handmaids. It's a good opportunity when it comes to the great entrepreneurs. So Mikshat is a good opportunity for the families. And Mikshat refers to something famous, right, Hiba?
Yes.
Mikshat.
Yes, indeed. It's more of a way that people used to go and, let's say, enjoy their time at the desert. And talking more about it, and specifically, I'd like to highlight that let's say in every weekend there's always an event being held, presenting more of a traditional band that represents a folklore of Kuwait within a certain rhythm and rhyme when it comes into the old traditional ways of enchanting and singing in Kuwait. And that's really amazing because they enchant everything, and you are on an island and it's surrounded by water, and you could feel like the sense of how people used to go and travel in the past and how they used to enjoy that kind of rhythm and music, and to enhance on that and to have it being presented within the certain circumstances is something very amazing. You can see that people are very happy about the experience itself, and to being aside to it is something very great. Also, one of the most important thing is when you're talking about 965 members, they are very, very welcoming for everyone to ask any kind of question from different age, from the very youngest to the very eldest, and to have that kind of interaction is very important, and to be very patient with people, because people are always eager to ask and know more, and to let them within their own booth and place, and to come and to reach for them and to ask them whatever you want is something very priceless. This is something now being presented and found for everyone, so take it as an opportunity to go, to chat, to visit, to understand, to educate yourself, because you're not just talking more about, let's say, a random person, but you're talking more about, let's say, history, educating yourself when it comes into heritage, talking more about you and the past, and to be more connected to it is something very great and priceless. Therefore, always try to take it as an opportunity to come and enjoy and to feel connected to the past itself, because it's something very rare and something very beautiful. And the weather is really amazing. I mean, it's kind of sunny out there when you go and attend, but once the sun is a little bit starting to drop, you're immediately going to feel really cold over there.
And also, we like to think it's because under the sponsored and organized by the Ministry of Social Affairs. You know, because Ministry of Social Affairs always thinking to do some certain events for the community.
Yes.
And the people who's working, the volunteering there, you will see their smile, joyful, how they are organizing everything, and the participants from different sectors. That's why on behalf of our show Around Kuwait, we're greeting all the people who's working there, because it's not just only certain people, it's collaborative and also participant and cooperation between different people, cooperative societies, social funds, popular cafes, union of the consumers.
Yes.
So we spoke, first of all, the Minister for the Social Affairs. They always do something for the community, especially for the days for the celebrations.
Yes.
They are doing something for the community, because they're always thinking how to make the people, their employees, to make them merge to these certain events, just to make the people, the old people, the young people, the people just interacting with each other, having fun in there, enjoying this lovely weather. And let's talk more about the volunteering there with who's following the Minister of Social Affairs. You will see them in the road when just you entering the island until you are going out the island, how they are arranging the parking, how they are arranging the entrance, how they are arranging the tickets, how they are arranging everything. You just go there, you go there. And the Kuwait Enterprises Company, they're doing something for the tourism. Their employees also are there. You can ask everything you want for anything in sake for the tourism. They let you give too many tips and information when it comes to their application. When you go talk more about the young entrepreneurs, their cafes, they're participating there. It's a good opportunity just to encourage and to give profits for the young Kuwaiti entrepreneurship.
Yes, indeed. And to always remind that talking more about social affairs and that this kind of project is the thing that they actually been doing for the second year. So you can see how important for them is to always try to find these kind of locations, different kind of locations to be presented, and to always try to be up to date with all of the new things that is provided in the sense itself, and reminding everyone that they have, as we said previously, local bands presenting Kuwait folklore, dance, and of course many great facility in the matter itself. And to talk more about even great opportunities for different kind of age categories, something very amazing.
And even we mentioned the Kuwait Zoo, you will see the wild desert animals are there, just to teach the young kids about the desert animals there. And even the Kuwaiti music bands and the folklore, you will see they're singing too many famous Kuwaiti songs and too many famous Kuwaiti events and even more. So that, you know, like the Kuwaiti songs, from especially from the Kuwait TV music band, they are always giving like good opportunity for the sea rhythm music and the desert side of the music. We especially when they're hearing the clap and the tones, so people just engaging, interacting with the band itself. It's a good opportunity. People just having fun and celebrating for the national days. And now let's go for this break. Then we'll move on. I will go to this report. Now we'll move for our third one. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone tuning in. My name is Nasser Borshed and Hala Febrayer. We are in Kuwait City, the heart of Kuwait, and in specific, the Ministry of Information. Today we have a very special event, and that is the celebration of the Workers' Union here in Kuwait, and in specific, the Ministry of Information, in alignment with the celebration of the National Day and the Liberation Day of Kuwait. Today, as you can see behind me, there is a stage that is set for a grand opening of a special celebration, and as I said, for the Workers' Union. So come along with me and let's see what they have in store for us.
The Labor Syndicate of the Ministry of Information recently organized an open day event at the Ministry of Information in celebration of Kuwait's national holidays, the National Day and Liberation Day on the 25th and 26th of February, respectively. This initiative aimed to engage the workers of the ministry in the jubilant spirit of the holidays and provide them with a platform to express their profound love for their country. The event was a vibrant spectacle filled with music and adorned with Kuwait flags, creating an atmosphere brimming with national pride. Attendees enthusiastically joined in with the TV music band, singing along to tunes that encapsulated the essence of Kuwaiti heritage and culture.
I really like it here because of it is my first time to attend the celebration at work during my role at work. So as I'm Kuwaiti, so it's really nice to see the appreciation from people towards their country, and the spirit of solidarity among the Kuwaiti nationals and non-nationals as well.
The significance of the National Day and Liberation Day holds immense importance for the people of Kuwait, symbolizing the country's sovereignty, resilience, and unity. Through events like these, the Ministry of Information fosters a sense of cooperation among its workers, strengthening their bond with the nation and reinforcing their commitment to serving Kuwait with dedication and pride. Furthermore, the open day served as a platform for employees to showcase their love for their homeland. It provided them with an opportunity to express themselves, reinforcing the values of freedom and democracy that Kuwait holds dear. In conclusion, the Labor Syndicate's initiative to organize an open day celebration at the Ministry of Information for Kuwait's National Day and Liberation Day was a resounding success. It not only brought joy and unity to the ministry's workforce, but also served as a testament to the unwavering patriotism and spirit of the Kuwaiti people.
It was such a beautiful day, and as we saw, the celebration was amazing, music was amazing, and we had a lot of programs that was set for today. So without further ado, back to you guys at the studio.
We are back for our third topic for today for this special episode for Around Kuwait. We'll talk about the labor syndicates and the Ministry of Information. Celebrate today an open day for celebrating for the National and Liberation Day in the main area inside the Ministry of Information. When I mentioned the Liberation and National Day celebrations, I've been there today. I saw the atmosphere. It was a lovely atmosphere. All the employees in the Ministry of Information comes not only inside the Ministry of Information, from different branches. They are being there, enjoying the time in the morning time, especially between 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. That time, people gathering there. You will see too many participants, too many employees, music bands, Kuwait TV music band, they are being there. So let's speak more about the participants It was participants from young entrepreneurs, from employees from the Ministry of Information and governmental entities. Governmental entities mention about their role in their sector when it comes to different sectors. Everyone giving brochures and celebrating and congratulate everybody for the case for the National Liberation Day, for the celebrating for National Day the 63rd and Liberation Day 33rd. Okay, so then we talk about the young entrepreneurship. They are already, you know, they are already participating for their beverages and cafes and food, and also the people inside the Ministry of Information, they are participating with their also work and even their business. So it's a good opportunity, but the most opportunity and the good thing when they are celebrating, you will see all the employees from different sectors, different departments. You will see even our colleagues, maybe I don't meet them because we are busy at work. We'll meet everybody for that certain hour just to speak, enjoying our time, having fun, singing national song and very famous songs, and waving the Kuwaiti flag all the times, enjoying the moment. And maybe there is some like your young, like we say, your old colleagues before, maybe you work in different departments, now you're moving for different department, you're seeing them, you will see all the employees, even the work crew inside the studio, they will being there, enjoying their time for the celebrating, and you will see them everywhere, even throwing the windows and throwing the breaks. And the good thing, they gives like a good time, so people when they are having their free time, just enjoying the free time and the open day in the main hall of the Ministry of Information. And let's speak more about the music band.
Yes.
I heard too many famous Kuwaiti folklore songs, the bands and the singer, and the engagement was good. You will see like, I can't say it in Arabic, but I have to translate it in English.
Yeah.
Like this one, Shams Al-Ayadi, we call it the sunrise of Eid. You know, this one of the famous songs. And they have like certain different songs. It's famous in social media. So it's like a fun day, everyone enjoying their time, especially same like you celebration in other governmental sectors.
Yes, indeed, and especially we're talking more about February itself and the National and Independence Day of Kuwait. We can see that these opportunities and these events, especially when they are held in different kind of ministries and sectors, and to highlight more about the Ministry of Information itself, people may not know that we as employees work in different kind of areas regarding the Ministry of Information. It's not just one building, but they will have different kind of sectors and different kind of places and location. So to have this kind of main idea being presented in the Ministry of Information and event itself, to give everyone a side of what's happening and to recall everyone, because we know that different employees do shift from a place to another, from section to another, and they tend to not to, let's say, go back to the ministry itself, but go beyond the borders itself. So to have it back again is something great, to emphasize on how important it is to celebrate February itself, and to see how the employees are working so great to make this a successful event itself. It was something very beautiful and amazing, and to encourage everyone to have this kind of opportunity and to emphasize of how important it is to celebrate your country and to be part of something very beautiful, to encourage everyone to always feel this vibe of February, because February is the month of Kuwait. And with that, we can see so many great opportunities was presented. I mean, even when it comes into the event itself, when it comes into the schedule that was presented with all of the details that was there in the day itself, was something very great and remarkable, and I'm very sure everyone enjoyed it. We can see everyone was enjoying their time through social media, posting everything that they've been doing. And this is not only considered within the Ministry of Information. We have different kind of ministries and fields, and of course work sector were emphasized to celebrate, to encourage everyone, and to make sure that February is celebrated within all of the employees and of course the workers and everyone who would like to be part of it.
Everyone likes to be part of it. I will gonna start from your last word, to be part of it. Everyone is being part of it, because People likes to enjoy. It's a good opportunity in this
Yes.
kind of events to give the people the spiritual and the feeling for the National Day. Every time when this year comes with this certain days of the year, 25 and 26 of February, is to remind us about our people. Like if you have to feel the National Day, the 63rd years of the accomplishment, achievement, and more of the success. So people can feel the development and the enhancement and the progress of state of Kuwait. When we talk about the Liberation Day, 33 years passed. All the peoples here, employees, some of them maybe they've been in the invasion, they want just maybe they are still young, but they can feel the day of the liberation. You can feel that we're not for this day commemorates and to remember the people who sacrifice their life and their souls to the country. They're doing their best to the state of Kuwait. And we have to feel the nationality because you are being here. It gives you that the spiritual national feelings. You have to do something for your country. Celebrating in your country, just not only singing the songs or just enjoying the open day. You have to do something for your country. You have to do your best in your job. You have to work in your best to the country. You have to raise your kids well and even the students to be the best, the young future leaders. You have to work best to the media. Even we are enjoying that time just to fresh the employees themselves before they give them more encouragement to do. But the main thing is not only just for open, just for entertainment. I give them motivation to work for the next year all until the next National Day. Like this is the role because we work in the media. So we always working behind the scene just to show everybody in state of Kuwait in the world how is the beauty of Kuwait is. We give them the awareness messages. We give them motivation. We share everything about the beauty of Kuwait. We do all self, the working crews everywhere, filming everywhere, the camera holders, the reporters, the production, the employees, the deputy under security, His Excellency the Minister of Information and even for Culture. Everyone is doing his own duty. The technicians, the people, the decorations, the people inside the studio managers, everyone have duty and role to work. And this is our duty, just to transfer the news, not just any news. We give awareness community, we interview people, we're seeking for good opportunities. Here in the studio in Sabhan, we're doing all best all the time. We interview good encouragement and young entrepreneurship and even Kuwaiti pioneers. We just give them motivation, we give a scoop for them. This is our duty. So this open day is for everyone. It's a good opportunity for everybody, Hiba.
Yes, indeed. And one of the most important things that you just said and highlighted is that working in media makes you always on set and on point. And maybe most of the people wouldn't enjoy the moment until they are done with their work itself. And once they're done with their work, you will immediately see them being busy collecting everything and trying to recall this event with their family. So having that to be presented in that matter and in the place itself of the Ministry of Information is something very great to give them more of a sense of what they are missing behind the camera during the work time itself, and also to be a part of something very great and very important at the same time, because in the end this is our identity. This is what makes us as Kuwaiti citizens, and we have to of course be a very a great part of it, and to have a way to get and involved within the process itself of celebrating and enjoying our time and moment. And of course, one of the most important thing is to, encourage everyone. Once you see everyone, you will immediately get in touch with all of the updates, all of the things they are doing, giving each other more of a kind of opportunity for you to work, to have ideas, to collaborate again together in creating something very most importantly, great and beautiful. So this is very precious as a place, as a moment, as a time to be presented, and of course to exchange that kind of knowledge, exchange that kind of love that you have for the country, and of course to learn more about what's happening around you when it comes into that. Like as we just said, we're talking more about Kuwait and everything around it itself. So this is an event. What happens is around the ministry itself, meeting everyone, understanding what's happening, and of course giving it more of an opportunity for the upcoming development that's happening within within the ministry itself. We can see so many developments, so many great ideas, so many great opportunities and methods being presented, and these events could encourage everyone to do that in a more positive and a great way, and to give them more of a push in that matter.
And even this kind of events, and even have to thank all the people working, especially even around Kuwait, when it comes to the producers and the working crew, Hamad, Abdul Aziz, Badr and Ali, and all the working crews working here, and even people in the, we call it the live stream, they're doing their best. So it's like we are a big community, and this is our working crew for this show. We have certain of different shows with different channels. They are doing their best. This is our media role, just to transfer the news. And also that episode was full with the precious things. In the beginning, we spoke about the Kuwait Innovative Economy Tour Ecotourism Initiatives. With it's like for the participation for the, we call it the Arab Businesswomen Council, coming to Kuwait to do a forum about the we call it the case of the economical tourism in the Middle East. And about the second topic, we spoke about the Mikshat experience, and you being there, you shared already good things about the location.
Yes, indeed. One of the great, more of, let's say, destination for everyone to go and enjoy, with everyone with different kind of age, and of course family and friends. And finally, we talked more about the ministry information celebration day that was presented for all of the employees, talking more about National and Liberation Day of Kuwait. And of course, we discussed so many great topics and category in that matter. And with that, dear viewers, we're towards the end of today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed watching us and learned a lot when it comes into today's episode. And don't forget to join us all again in different new episodes with our colleagues in around Kuwait.
Have a good day.